Today we are diving into one of Bollywood's most iconic love triangles. Yes, I'm talking about Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, a movie starring the legendary Kajol, Shah Rukh Khan, and Rani Mukherjee. It's a classic filled with love, heartbreak, and some questionable decisions. If you don't know the story, here's a quick recap. Rahul, played by Shah Rukh Khan, is this charming, flirtatious guy in college. Anjali, played by Kajol, is his tomboyish best friend. Fun, loving, loyal, and secretly in love with him. But guess what? Rahul doesn't notice Anjali's feelings because he's too busy falling for Tina, the
I love you.
beautiful and
Sorry?
stylish new girl on
Don't be.
campus,
I
played by
love you.
Rani Mukherjee.
Excuse
No,
me?
no, no.
Anjali eventually realizes Rahul will never see her more than a friend. And heartbroken, she leaves college without telling anyone. Years later, Tina tragically passes away, leaving behind a daughter, whom she names Anjali, by the way. And now, widower Rahul decides to go for Anjali Sharma, who's about to marry a great guy named Aman. So today, we're asking, what if Anjali had been a baddie? What if she didn't let Rahul's emotional manipulation affect her and chose herself instead? Let's explore the alternate universe where Anjali stands her ground and rewrites her story. Let's rewind to the beginning, college days. Rahul and Anjali are best friends. They are inseparable, always joking around and sharing a unique bond. But here's the thing, while Rahul sees Anjali as just his buddy, Anjali starts catching feelings for him. And can you blame her? Rahul's charming, confident, and seems like a great guy. At first, at least, enters Tina. She is the principal's daughter, fresh from London, and her impeccable style, poise, and her sophistication. Rahul is immediately smitten. It's love at first sight for him. And Anjali is left in the dust, forced to watch her best friend fall for someone else. Now, this is where things get really hard for Anjali. She feels like she has to change herself to compete with Tina. She trades her sporty outfits for saris, trying to act more girly, and makes a vulnerable attempt to catch Rahul's attention. And how does Rahul respond? He laughs. He laughs and humiliates her in front of the entire group of friends and making her feel small and out of place. Can we just pause to acknowledge how toxic that was? If Anjali was a baddie back then, she wouldn't have tried to change for him. She would have stayed true to herself and said, Rahul, if you can't see my worth now, you never will. But instead, heartbroken, she leaves college without saying goodbye, taking her pain with her. Fast forward 8 years, Rahul marries Tina and they have a daughter. Before Tina passes away, she writes a series of letters to her daughter, Anjali. Yes, named after the college Anjali. How weird is that? In one letter, Tina tells her daughter about Rahul's old best friend, Anjali Sharma. Little Anjali, determined to bring her dad and his best friend back together, sets out on a mission. She finds grown up Anjali, who has transformed into this graceful and confident woman. But here's a twist, Anjali has moved on. She's engaged to Aman, a sweet, caring, and emotionally mature man who absolutely adores her. Life seems perfect. But Rahul, spurred by nostalgia, decides he wants Anjali back. Now let's talk about Rahul's audacity here. He ignored Anjali for years, married someone else, and only realizes her value now, after Tina's gone and Anjali has rebuilt her life. Rahul suddenly starts chasing after Anjali. He shows up at her engagement party uninvited, giving her all these lounging looks and making subtle moves to win her over. And just when Anjali is about to marry Aman, her little green flag, Rahul interrupts her wedding. Rahul doesn't consider how unfair this is to Anjali or Aman. He just assumes that because he is ready now, Anjali should drop everything to be with him. And you know what? Anjali does. Now let's imagine if Anjali had been a baddie in this moment. She would have looked Rahul in the eye and said, Rahul, you didn't choose me when it mattered. I have found someone who loves me for who I am, and I'm not gonna give that up for your convenience. She wouldn't have let her nostalgia cloud her judgment or let sudden interest from Rahul sway her away. Let's take a moment to appreciate Aman, played by the ever charming Salman Khan. This man was everything Rahul wasn't. He was kind, patient, and respectful. He didn't try to change Anjali or make her feel like she wasn't enough. Aman genuinely loved her, and honestly, he deserved better than being cast aside for Rahul. If Anjali had embraced her baddie energy, she would have chosen Aman in a heartbeat. She would have walked down that aisle, leaving Rahul to deal with his own regrets on his own. So, what would Anjali do if she was a baddie? She'd choose herself. She'd realize she deserved someone who loved her unconditionally and not someone who only came back when it was convenient. Anjali deserved to be someone's first choice, not a backup plan. This is a reminder for all the baddies out there. Know your worth. Don't settle for someone who couldn't see how amazing you were from the start. And if someone tries to come back after leaving you for someone else, show them the door. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments how you would rewrite Anjali's story. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more empowering takes on iconic movies. Stay fabulous, stay fierce, and most importantly, stay batty.